What's up, everybody? I'm Helen. This is the podcast. And today I've got who I think is one person to watch. Is that what they're called? Like
I think so.
Once to watch.
Want to watch? Yeah.
Or you can listen, right? Because she doesn't like to be on the cameras all the time. Please welcome Phiwo.
Hi.
Phiwo.
Phiwo, the biggest.
I think that's so great.
Right?
I wish I could call myself like, but I can't say like Big H.
Why not?
Isn't it
Big
like Who's the wrestler? Is it Big H or is it
It's
Triple H?
Triple H. And then
Who's
there's
Big H?
there's the Big Show.
Oh, am I just making
You made one. Yeah, you made him one. It happens.
I'm over 35, right? Which is also something I want to ask you about before. Actually, let me start here.
Mm-hmm.
The show is called right? It's typically about things that interest me, music, musicians that interest me. What's something that's made you go, like that?
Honestly, I can't believe it. I made you go, but I think music makes me go,
general.
Yeah, I love listening to music more than anything. I listen to music all the time.
Oh, yeah.
There's always some kind of noise going on around me. It really is music.
What were you listening to on your way here?
It's a song called Would You by Kahina and Emil. It was dropped in like 2022 and like she doesn't even post. She disappeared.
She's South African?
No, I don't think.
Kahina? I know guys need deep cool. Hey.
It was on a playlist and I said, what is this?
Yeah.
And I've been like running it up like crazy.
Do you feel like that's been happening to you lately where people are like, oh, this is actually from 2021. This is from, you know what I mean? Like, is that like annoying to you?
No, because I believe in myself enough.
Yeah.
So it's like, I knew you were coming. Okay. In fact, you're late.
It's me. She told me. I am late.
She came at the right time. But yeah, like I really don't mind. Because that just means that 21-year-old me, 23-year-old me, 20-year-old me, whatever, she means something to you right now, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never feel like that. I always feel like you guys missed out on some of my best writing. You know, like those 12 episodes before this that you guys didn't watch.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that and I want to punch people about it.
It happens. Sometimes I think I used to get annoyed about it when people would bring up my old stuff and I'm like promoting something new.
Yeah.
But like that you found me now.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
That's what matters.
You are late. I knew it was a hit. I knew it was a hit. And no one bought into it. But now you're here, it's fine.
I'm so glad you're not discouraged by that, right? Because I think something that's hard for me to wrap my mind around sometimes is like you have to plant, babes.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to happen overnight. And sometimes it doesn't happen in 10 years or 20 years or whatever. But if you really do love the thing that you're doing, like what is the alternative?
Also, what is it that's happening? What is that's going to happen? What if it doesn't happen?
Oh, there's also that.
So are you only doing it because it must happen?
I think that's a question for you.
No, I don't care about it anymore.
What used to be it for you?
I wanted everything.
Yeah.
And I got over it. I was like, nah. I'm a bit of a crash out. I don't know if I want to be the biggest superstar in the world because the world doesn't let you be like a human being if you're the biggest superstar in the world. I like being a person, my own person. Sometimes I want to disappear.
Yeah.
You can't really do that when you're a superstar.
I think you can design it so that you can like a Solange, right?
Yeah, but had Solange and Frank Ocean done the ghosting stuff now, would it have worked?
No. We want to see you on our devices.
Yeah. Want to know exactly what you're eating, how you're eating it.
So you've given up on like wanting that as a destination.
I don't want super huge mega this person that everyone's gonna compare everything to anymore. I know now, because I think it's also phases. I know now that what I want for real is I want to be able to perform at the really cool places because I really love performing and talking to people.
Yeah.
And I want to make music. I want to go on Instagram and be like, oh, the song that I heard, let me hit this person up. And then they're like, yeah, you are cool. Let's do that.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at now. Obviously, I also want to get paid.
There's that. There is that.
Do you want to get paid?
I was looking at Black Coffee's carousel this morning, and he's like, oh, I went here for my son's birthday, and then I went to like Spain for 24 hours, then I flew to New York. I'm like,
yeah.
Are you just sleeping on the plane? Is that what's happening? Because
low key, probably.
But like you're saying, if it happens, great. But if not, that's not really what you're pressed for. Okay, I got that.
Yeah.
Did you watch Peta and DJ Clen when they were here?
I did, yes.
Podcast? So I feel like my a thing that I'm trying out is to like just have people whose taste I trust to like come and talk to me about music that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so fun to talk to them about R&B, right? But I feel like I want to hear from you as someone who makes the music. Do you feel like we were spot on about, I hate the state of, but the state of R&B in this country? Or do you feel like we missed the mark here and there?
I think you were spot on. Honestly, Clen is someone who's tapped in general. Like I speak to him quite often and we're in studio. I actually owe him some songs.
Clen, so collective, babe.
No, listen, it's me. I'm the problem, I know. Yeah, R&B is, we're a bubbling space.
Okay.
We're
something.
No. So the R&B space is growing at like a really cool speed. I think it's been bubbling to me for the last like 2 years.
Yeah.
There's been like a resurgence happening. And the girls are killing it, of course. Like
as always.
There's no one touching the R&B girls right now.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to see the growth.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want more. We'd love more.
Yeah.
We'd love an R&B stage at one of the festivals, you know, so that we're all there as well. I think
those stages can make it happen, especially since
they can.
One of the people behind those stages has a label that has an R&B artist on their roster.
I think they can. And it would be nice to see it in my lifetime while, you know, I'm still trying to be on stage.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just love how we have taken charge of it because it's, I don't know, like everything industry is quite closed off and R&B kind of said, well, with or without you anyway, we're going to do it.
We're doing our own thing.
And yeah, like the music sounds amazing. Like it's Lord Cares always one of the biggest songs right now, and it's going to go even bigger.
Yeah.
There's Nanette who's dropping her album. She's doing insane. There's Fila La La, there's Coochie Cola, there's, of course, naming my girls. There's so many girls. There's girls even starting out. There's a Lola Soul, there's a Looney, there's Yo Sana, there's Cindy.
Yeah.
Who dropped Like Me is like one of my favorites. Like, I'm in here, okay?
Yeah.
And I want all of the girls to do really, really well because we've been handling it for quite some time.
Yeah.
Without the industry giving a rat's ass about any of us. We've continued to make the music and we're shaping the craziest, you know.
I get you.
When they're ready, Sana, it's fine.
I feel like that's your energy period. That like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, guys, the music rocks. Hey,
yeah,
the music is good and like we're growing. And Michaela Jones, come on, guys! There's so many girls doing so good, making such good singing. Real Joda Khosi, real vocalists out there. Julia Butler. Guys, I can go on forever about SA R&B. I love the genre so much, and I do think that we deserve a lot more.
Yeah.
As a genre, but I think everyone's going to regret it. That's what I think.
I hope not. I hope we all are happy that we jumped on.
No, they're going to regret not giving us our thanks, because they need to give us our thanks. They do need to give us our thanks.
Thanks for Say Your Name. Because that's, I think, the lead single, right, on DJ Clem's.
I don't think he dropped this. Oh, but yeah, it's doing pretty good.
But it's the
it's
one
pretty good, yeah.
people know the most.
It's doing really good.
So tell me about Say Your Name, because when he was here, he told us that it was originally just your song. So how did that song happen with you and him?
So he hit me up. He's like, yo, I have a song for you. He always does this. Dude, this one is yours.
Yeah.
I have a song for you. Sharp. Go to studio. He plays it. I'm like, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I need this now. It just so happened Jody's also coming. Okay. I'm writing.
Do you write on your phone?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I do actually? So the beats will play, then I'll scroll on Twitter. I'll scroll on Instagram. I'll play games.
So you procrastinate
while the beats is in the background.
Okay.
Playing, and then a melody will come up. I'm like, okay, got a melody. Now she needs words. Then I go, hey, still don't have words. Then I'll record the melody on my phone on the voice notes app. And then I'll let it play. Then, okay, sharp. When I have my melody, I'll now sit with my melody alone. Maybe I'll go outside or come, whatever it is. Then I go, okay, sharp, I think I have something for this melody. And then I'll be like, okay, guys, do you want to hear it? And then I go, and then, okay, just let it run again. And then I'll do it. And then everyone's like, yeah, that's nice. Are you sure?
I can't believe you go, are you sure? Because you know.
Because I know. Are you sure? They're like, yeah, do it now. Okay, hop on the mic.
And that's
But it's usually...
I'm just
and I'll get distracted.
Flabbergasted. Because can you see how big my device is?
Yes.
And I have to write things. And you are like, here. How can you think?
I don't know. I think obviously the parasocial relationship that we have with our phones assisted with that.
Yeah.
I'm already like, anyway.
Yeah.
So that's also why I like distract myself with other things while I'm trying to find a melody and whatever.
So when you were making Say Your Name, you were just scrolling on Twitter and like...
Yeah. I'm usually scrolling all the time.
And did anything jump out at you that helped you to like be in the frame of mind of, I really like the way you make
it? Was Jody. He was like, nah, there was a flow that you did, no. And then I kind of heard in the way that he was saying my flow that I was like, is it I really like the way? That's the first line I wrote. And I'm like, you make me say your name. I say, but I don't know. And I kept writing. Then he was like, no, that's the one. Keep it like that. I'm like, okay, sharp. Keep that flow, sharp, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't originally have a second verse?
No.
So
because I was immediately, I was immediately like, nah, verse. Jody's verse now. Jody's verse must go in. It just felt right. I don't know, like, I know there's like the typical song structures that we must follow and all that kind of stuff and sharp. But sometimes like the feel is more important than like the rules. So I was like, no, the rap verse. No, on the songs, I hate rules.
Okay.
I like rules everywhere else. Like I'm typical goody. I never got in trouble at school, you know, but like the music.
Yeah.
Hate rules on the music.
You're from KZN, right?
Umlazi girl.
Okay, Umlazi stand up. And then you came here to Joburg to study.
Technically, no. I did, though. We moved when I was in grade 5 because my dad had to work this side. So we moved for that. And then I started I missed like the first term. And then I continued at Glen Primary in Pretoria. So we're in Pretoria.
So guys, like I say, you're a Pretoria girl.
No, guys, I'm not. I have never felt at home in Pretoria.
Yeah, really?
Never.
Why?
I live there.
Is it because
I stay there with my parents.
and
yeah, but also just in general, I've never had that homey feeling. Like I feel more at home when I'm in Joburg, which is hilarious because everyone's always like, Joburg people. I'm like, but I like it here. I like it better here. It reminds me of home.
That's interesting, especially because I feel like, I mean, I lived in Pretoria for a little bit. My favorite Pitori thing is like Ashu, whatever. Like, I love it. But I really feel like Pretoria has its own sonic identity, and it's not a monolith. It's not like everyone in Pretoria sounds the same or whatever. So to know that you don't necessarily feel at home there, like, how did you find your music community, and where do you feel at home?
My music community, luckily, it found me. So I wasn't even trying to make music when I started making music. Even the choice of music, to study music, was a last minute choice.
Really?
I went after for acting. And then
I can see it.
Right.
I can see it.
I'm such a drama queen. Like, I was made for like that. And then at the end of the second half of the year, I did acting and music. And then they were like, yo, so what are you going to choose? And I was like, I don't know. And then the head of acting and the head of music were like, I want you here. And then the head of acting was like, look, as much as I want you in my class, actually, it will be a bigger challenge for you to do music. And I think you enjoy a challenge. And he was right, but you're a challenge and a half. Yeah. Then I did the whole degree without making music outside. I said, no, I'm going to focus on school. Then in third year, I get a DM from a rapper called Miles. And he goes, yo, I heard you sing. And I was like, I mean, yeah. Where? I don't know where he heard that. But I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And he was like, come studio tomorrow. And then I said, oh, okay. And I went. And then there we met him. And then, I don't know who else was there. I can't remember who else was there, and Doshi, the producer. And then that ended up being my community, because then Miles and Angel took me around and then he introduced me to Tyson, introduced me to Tron Paya, Blood Buns, like all of these Pretoria rapper guys. Yeah. And then I was just like little Miss Princess around the rapper boys all the time. And we made a lot of music. That's where I even learned how to on the spot. Yeah. Because if the beat is nice, all of these rappers are writing, and if you miss it,
if you go home, like, I'm gonna write at home.
No, there's no time for that. Yeah. So that's where I learned how to be on the spot, and also that community. Then with that, I was going with them to gigs and stuff. So obviously, if we're going to Joburg, and I was like, oh my god, I like this place. Because I was obviously studying at after in Joburg, but I wasn't like outside. Yeah. Because again, rule following girl, like I went to school. I mean, I went to the club a lot. Like a lot. No, a lot. But yeah, like it was through them that I met more people, because then they brought me around Tom Sazen, Naya Ayla. And I was like, oh no, this is more my vibe. I mean, these guys are cool. Yeah. But this is more my vibe. And they're like, they have bands. And they're performing all the time. And no, this is home. Yeah. Josie is home. Yeah. Yeah.
You so sound like you could be my little sister.
Let's.
All the things that you're saying are like very much the stuff my little brother. Actually, I'm not allowed to call him my little brother anymore. Yeah. My brother. Yeah, okay. He's very much in that space, that music and whatever. And I remember him and I went to Stace on Sundays. I didn't even know what it was. He was, like,
put you on.
And Tyson was performing.
I was Tyson's backup singer there.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's crazy.
I was there.
You were in yoga. What is the band called?
Yes, Branyoga and the Nyogas, I think. I don't remember.
No, you're by yoga.
Yeah, for Tyson Butwamlo. No matter what, if he says we must
Must
be
be
there,
Nyogi's.
I'll be there.
I don't know.
I was literally a backup singer there.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, for him. He was like I think like a couple days before, he's like, yo. I was like, yes, please.
That's so dope. Because it was watching him perform there that I was like, okay, I need to pay more attention to him. Because I know him because of my brother, but I didn't know his music like that. And you guys have this song, Five More Minutes. And you say like, oh, you're like this fairy princess around them. But you're not a fairy princess on the song. Can you tell the people what the first thing we hear on this song is?
Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with mine.
I mean, like, but the way you sing it is also so like you mean it.
Yeah.
What is that song even, like, how does it happen?
So, Telly, because I call him Telly. Telly sends the speed and he's like, yo, P, I think this is the one that we're going to do. Because we had been saying, I mean, we still had to make more music, but we had been saying like, yo, we need to work. So he sends this beat. I was like, yeah. We go to studio and, because then I think I wrote in studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't write at home. I wrote in studio. And he said something about angels.
Oh, I was going to say, like, is it just, hey, we're making a song, so we're both writing different things, or like?
No, I like to know what were you thinking for the song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to know that we're on the same song. I don't ever want it to feel like, hey, did they know?
Yeah.
That they were going to be on the song together? So he said something about angels and his angels are by his side.
Angels, right?
Yes, so
Louis said the angels are watching.
Yes, because I know the angels watching me. Louis Vega and Wusi. So I was like, oh my gosh, you said something about angels? I know exactly what. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So I go, Louis said the angels are watching me. It means too much. It means too much to me. So fuck what you believe.
What is the it that
music? Music. Because again, because I was like paying homage to one of my favorite. I met Busi, guys. I lost my mind. I literally told her, I said, Sis Busi. She's like, oh, you're so cute. And I was like, girl, you have no idea. Yeah. And even in the song, I'm like, girl, Louis said they're watching me. And he's talking about his angels and like we're both from Mlazi. Yeah. So I'm like Lucy and all that kind of stuff. We're tapped in spiritually. So I was like, oh yeah, like this gift that we have that we're using here together, it means so much. So like literally fuck what anyone believes about it because our angels are watching us, they got us.
That's so interesting. I mean, it's interesting that you're both from KZN. And both say you are.
Yeah.
And you both
lived in Pretoria for very, very long.
But I think it's a very smart way that you think. Like that you heard angels and you didn't say some generic thing. Because I think the Louis said makes you go, who's Louis?
Yeah.
Like what is that about? But I really enjoy how you work with rappers, but I enjoy hearing you on your own as well. And I know like Letters was your first EP, right? But before that was Numbers.
Yeah, with Adrian Fu.
What was Numbers and why is it like 777, 888?
So me, Adrian, Miles, and Doshi were in studio quite a lot. But the first song that Doshi and Miles were obviously in studio a lot. And then Adrian hadn't made music with them before, but they had been in each other's lives for quite some time.
Yeah.
And then he plays the beat for 777. He's like, no, she didn't like this one. And I was like, no, but it's dope. It's like a little bounce, a little rappy, and like I've been around rappers.
It's supposed to refer to like luck.
Yes. I don't know exactly what all the angel numbers mean. I know mine, my 222. I know because I have 222 here at the back of my ankle.
It
means
222.
No. He's trying to be me for real. That's no. This was before he started screaming that on all the songs. But the 222 means to be in harmony with yourself and those around you. And I got it with my best friend. But then I don't know what 7788999 mean. I don't want to lie. I don't. Right? We just named the first song that.
Okay. I'm very curious because I speak to young people and musicians all the time on this show, right? And often they'll either say like they're into energy or like, numerology. And earlier you were speaking about amadlozi. Like, to you, do you feel like you're able to reconcile all of those things together? Like this numerology, amadlozi. Is Jesus somewhere in there? Like,
God
is. Okay, but not Jesus.
I think Jesus is a cool guy.
Okay.
I also think God's the coolest guy.
Okay.
I kind of tapped out of like
Christianity.
Yeah, I'm also like, I have a really good relationship with God. I pray more often now that I'm out of church. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm so sorry. But I am way closer to God now. Because even with amadlozi, you have to ask permission from God when they, I'm not going to dissect.
Okay.
That
Tell me later. But it's just something I'm very like, I'm curious about how young people are navigating their spirit life. You know what I mean?
I think we're actually quite close to God. Because even with like the spirituality and everything, you pray. Because even I don't know about the crystal gals and them, what they do. But
you see, even that, like, it sounds like numerology, crystals, everything is in one thing. But you're like, I don't know about that.
I don't know, me personally. Okay. I think it's all your own journey as well. Because like the institutions make it difficult to navigate. Yeah. Whereas all of this is your own journey anyway. Yeah. With the big guy.
I really want to like not study it, but like just observe.
Understand it a little.
Like just the pipeline of R&B girly chakra han.
Yes, I'm not a chakra han, but I'm definitely like me and the guy up there. We super cool, and like burn kinda incense. Yes, but I've never had it's the big one. It's a big one that they burn the chakra hands. The big
sage. One. Like impet. I don't know.
Yeah. No. It seems like cousins.
I don't know, but like I'm interested to see like what is the evolution of that. So once you're an alt R&B girl into chakrahan, into what's
I think it's the Baduism of it all.
Maybe. When I was growing up, everyone would say, I started singing in church, Yes. So it's just a different world to be in now.
Because a lot of us didn't start in church now.
Yeah. And a lot of when I was growing up was like writing letters. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know the last time someone wrote me a letter.
A love letter.
Any letter. Like why am I getting a letter? Like I only get like SARS letters.
Yeah.
That's not fun. So when you were thinking letters, was it because you done numbers or how did you get to letters?
So the idea of letters started, I wanted to do a 3-song EP called Law of 3 because everything comes in threes.
In your life or just numerology?
I guess 4.
I don't know if everything comes in threes in numerology. It's just because you said you're interested.
Low key.
Okay.
But it wasn't even intentional. I knew that. So before we even started working on numbers, I already knew that I was going to do this Law of 3 thing. Okay. And because I had this concept from while I was still in varsity that I want to do this Law of 3, my first project that I'm going to release, whatever.
Yeah.
Then Tron was like, you're not going to chart with 3 songs. You need 4. I was like, but now it's not going to make sense. It's the concept. But I was like, the concept that I want to go for is, since everything comes in threes, there's your 3 loves. First love, hard love, the one.
Oh.
Then I was like, okay, I guess I'll still write these songs about the 3 loves and then maybe throw an interlude or something in there.
Yeah.
Then I don't remember the order of songs that I made. But
we look them up.
Yes, let's do that. But because I know that it's Keep That, Bring That, Call Me.
I need to get off airplane mode first.
Then Letters Interlude is in there. Then No Mistakes closes it. What am I missing? Keep That, Bring That, Call Me. I think it's track 3 though.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you.
See, I don't even know my own things.
You gotta go to Spotify.
You gotta go.
Keep That, Bring That, Call Me, Caught Up, Letters Interlude, and how can you forget No Mistakes?
No Mistakes. It was Caught Up that I forgot because I had beef with that song, but I love her now.
Why did you have beef with that song?
Because when I sang it, I always sang so low. I was like, oh, why are you singing so low? And what's going on? When I sang it live, I was like, I hate this song because I can't sing it live. Anything I can't do live, I hate. So Caught Up is definitely about the hard love. No Mistakes, the one.
Okay.
Call Me, First Love.
Oh.
Yeah. Then Keep That, Bring That. I was feeling just a little bit catty. And I just wanted, a vibey song. I think probably that was the first song that I made. And I still didn't know where to place it in the 3 loves. Then Caught Up we made because there was a song that existed and then we couldn't have access to it because the producer ghosted or whatever, as they do.
I don't know. I'll take your word for it. So they just decided.
So many have done me so dirty. Hey guys, can I catch you? No Mistakes I know was the last song that we made. Letters Interlude we made because I felt there was a space between Caught Up and No Mistakes. So we made Letters Interlude like that. But the concept of the project was because I was writing these letters to these 3 dudes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's, you thought about.
I thought about because I'm concept first before I even start making the music.
Yeah.
Like by the time I start making the music, I think the concept was down 2, maybe 3 years before. Because Things We Feel, my last EP, I had the title before I even dropped Letters.
So you just kept trying to write into, ladder up into. That's so dope.
Right? A little bit more structure than just making a bunch of songs and then grabbing the ones that make sense.
Yeah, and it also feels like you're a patient person.
Very.
So that's dope. I wanted to talk to you about how writing letters is a lost art, right? Because who's doing it? It's just the girls are writing paragraphs and the men are ignoring.
They're saying K.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
So when last did someone write you a letter? Or what you felt was like a letter, even if it was a text?
Oh. Low-key, for my birthday, I got a couple beautiful texts that felt like really heartfelt letters, especially from Kuchi Kola, guys. She's the love of my life. I love you so much. Mean all to me. Then a little note, actual handwritten. I got, maybe, was it a year? I don't know. Been a while.
A year ago is not that long.
Over a year ago. Where actual handwritten.
Did that mean more to you than the text?
Yes. Because sometimes you could ask ChatGPT to send me that text, you feel me?
Yeah, but at least that's effort. If someone's...
Is it though?
Yes, because they wanted to say something to you, but they didn't have the words. If they just buy it...
I mean, I get...
if someone buys a pre-written one.
Okay, yeah, no, those I don't like at all.
But there's something else that I think is on Letters Interlude. Is it Letters Interlude? Where I can't tell what the sound is. Because there's one where it's like you're crumpling up the paper. But there's also one where it's like Is it water? Is it
wine? So Doshi thought that through. He said, he wanted to feel like you grabbed a glass of wine and you poured it, especially on No Mistakes in the very beginning.
Oh, it's No Mistakes. It's not the
in
interview.
in the very beginning of No Mistakes, you hear. Oh, and then in that little, there's like a space on the song where I let the beat breathe.
Yes.
Where the wine is being poured. It's kind of like the end, because the end of the EP, I've said all this. I'm done writing all the letters. Let me grab my wine and feel the feels. That was all Doshi's brain.
I was wondering, like, what is the significance of that? But let's talk about No Mistakes. Because it sounds like in the first verse, you're saying that you hope you're what he chose. And it's not just for show, right? But that kicks off like this kind of desperation. This like why are you not sure?
I don't know why I sometimes write. I think just in general, even with like my career, I'm very like, but am I sure?
Really?
Do they really? Are they pretending? Do they actually like it?
Because this is the letter to the one, right?
Yeah, but sometimes you think, and then the whole time, I mean, we watched Love Island and them where they say, yeah, love of my life and everything, but then in the confessionals, he's saying something different. Okay. So I think I'm always very skeptical of people in general. Just period. I always assume that you have some kind of ulterior motive.
Yeah.
To what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's bad, of course. But then a lot of the time when I assume that, I was right.
But is it a self-fulfilling prophecy?
No.
Because it might be, because you are like, I'm going to keep talking to these people that I need to be suspicious of. And then when they are being themselves.
Don't cook me. But literally 9 times out of 10, where I have like a slight about someone or something.
Yeah.
People put me eyes.
Okay. And
that's unfortunate. I wish it wasn't the case, because I love people and I give my all to people as well. But it's like, why did I feel that slight thing?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like, we need to start listening to our intuition a little bit more. And I think, that's probably where that stems from, is that like my intuition is never wrong.
Yeah.
But in this song, I was kind of like, but like, you ne, I'm hearing you, boy.
Yeah.
So I hope, I hope you're not cooking me right now, because I'm gonna let you cook. So I hope you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do give your all.
Too much.
And it also shows up on All For You, right?
Yeah.
Which I feel like is like a cute little wink back at letters, right?
Yeah, it is. It's the wink.
Tell me.
That's so, wow. I like that. You ate that. All For You was my prized possession on Things We Feel. And I was like, I need to feel like No Mistakes grew up. I needed to feel like she's confident now in this love, and it's like a grown and sexy version of what was going on. Because No Mistakes feels like, oh. And then All For You is like, okay. she really likes this guy, the muse behind it obviously also made it easy, because I was just like, oh yeah, I was just flowing. Like, oh yeah, like, what is your chat? Like, what is it about you that I'm so obsessed about?
Yeah.
Why do all your friends like you so much? Why? Why?
Yeah.
I like you. Like, I really like you.
Yeah.
And all I feel is for you.
Yeah.
Or everything that I feel, I wake up and I'm like, oh, what is he doing?
So much so that even when you write the title, there's no spaces.
Yeah, there's no space for anything else.
It would be too much distance, for letters to be right.
Yeah.
But I like that connection of like, help me understand the way your mind unfolds. The pages were given day to day. It feels like you took the pages out of letters, and like you're saying, they're a bit more grown up. But when I listen to the song, because you're so engulfed into this person, and as the listener, we don't have a clear indication. Actually, we do, because later there's unrequited love. So, like that fine line between caring and obsession.
I love that you said that, because as I was listening to the song more in the mixes, I was like, this is obsession. And then even in like the music video, I was like, I actually wanted to be creepy. I wanted to be a creep about it, because it sounds so, if I was to make these lyrics, put it on like a rock beat or something, it would sound kind of scary.
Or if a man was singing.
If a man said the All For You lyrics, I would actually run away.
So does that like help or hinder the way that you write? Or are you just like, but it's my expression. So like the way you write going forward, do you consider?
No.
You just do it.
I just write. Shame. One thing about me, I'm going to do what I want.
Yeah.
I'm going to write about what I want in the way that I want to. It was a little creepy.
Yeah. But I don't sit here like judging you, you know, or whatever, because I know what that's
like. I get
like
it. To be obsessed with someone.
Yes.
Yes.
And I saw a couple months ago like this TikTok where someone was playing that Tiana Taylor song, that Gonna Love You.
Oh, yes.
And she was like, somebody else told them to start singing those lyrics to themselves. And it like completely changed how they view themselves. And I was wondering with things like All For You, like what would happen to your daily experience if you poured All For You
into me? I'm sure I would be the happiest person in the world if I poured all that love back into myself. I think I would be great. And I'm learning too. It's quite difficult.
Yeah.
I'm a big sister. I'm an oldest daughter of an oldest daughter.
Oh.
So
you guys are like high-strung, intense, rule-following people.
Yes. Very intense people, and very much for other people. Which is, so it's quite difficult to try and give that back to me, because I'm like, it's unnatural.
Yeah.
But I'm also a Leo who's obsessed with himself. So it's very difficult. My mind, constant mind mapping.
Yeah.
Every day. Because it's like two very, I don't know. I'm fighting my brain constantly.
But at least you get to win.
Oh, yeah.
You against you.
Yeah. I mean, I am quite a tough person to go against. But I'm starting to understand her more.
Yeah.
Especially post, what you call this thing? Post frontal situ. Woo!
What?
Guys.
You know, like most of my demographic is people over 35. What are you saying?
You guys didn't warn us that at some stage in your 20s, you're going to start losing your mind and you're going to start rethinking your entire everything.
I feel like we did.
No.
But when you're in your 20s, you don't listen to anyone.
No one said.
So then when you get older, you're like, but why didn't you want? We did. I bet you there's someone watching this right now who's like,
please call me. The second you see this, please call me and say, but me, I told you. Because I wish someone was like, girl, you're going to go through the biggest change, and everything that you ever thought you cared about, you're not going to care about anymore. Because you know what they said? If there's any version of it, they're like, that boy in high school, it's not going to matter. Huh? But they didn't say that it's not only the one in high school.
All the boys don't matter.
It's everything going forward.
Yes.
Nothing matters. No one said that everything that you love will no longer matter. And your guys.
Okay. I don't want you to leave here thinking there's no hope.
No, there's hope.
So, as an older person, I don't think you should think that nothing matters.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should think that you have to have a healthy detachment.
Yes.
So you must enjoy yourself when it's time to enjoy.
Yeah.
That person in your life, enjoy it. And then when it's over, you know? And if it's not over, then fine.
Yeah.
But 20s are tough. But wait for that period between 37 and 40. Uzokowisha bad. But at least the music will be good.
Guys.
The music will be good.
I'm tired of going.
Fine. No, you are not even in the middle of the journey. You are there by Terminal B.
No.
International departures. And then, how much did you pay Drake? For his I'm Still About You. And what does he say?
And I'm still about you. I didn't pay anything. You can call me though. You can call me though if you want some.
I thought it was hilarious that you not only used the Drake, it's Drake from Beyonce's Mine. So like you're chopping and screwing that vocal, but it also shows up a lot in your music with your voice, right? Like I think it's Call Me that you change your voice.
It's actually so a credit to Miles. So Miles did that Been About You, Still About You, just he did it originally because he has a deep voice. And I was like, no, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Because that's actually him. So in fact, Drake, if you're looking for someone to fight, actually hit up Miles. He did that and I was like, no, I'll sing it. You're not allowed on the song. And then in Call Me.
Call It What It Is.
And Call It What, it was me again. Yes.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yes, because it was actually in Keep That where Miles did that in the intro, the distorted voice.
Why do you keep distorting your voice?
It's cool.
Yes, but why? Because it's something that shows up a lot in your music.
It's not.
Like, why do you
stole it from Miles? It sounds cool. It sounds so cool. I don't know. I always tell producers, like, you mustn't feel scared to like change my vocal. Like you can use I'm gonna do like as many layers as you want, and then you can take some of them and put them in the beats in some way. I actually have low-key the mind of a producer. I'm just lazy. I'm going to do it. Everyone's always on my case. They're like, dude, you're a producer. Actually produce because you're always telling us what to do and what to do with your vocal and do this and no, add this. So it's more so that I'm like, no, it feels good. It sounds cool here. I think, no, instead of for Call It What It Is, I actually wanted it I wanted to feel like someone else was saying it. That like, yo, like this music thing it's all she wants, but it's not. And it's all she's got, but not all she wants.
Yeah.
Like I wanted it to feel like someone else is introducing this Phiwo that I want to be.
Yeah.
Because even with Call It What It Is, the song used to exist. It was on Things We Feel. And then I removed it because of stuff.
What's the stuff?
Someone decided to be interesting. Someone decided to be interesting about it. And then I said that, okay, I'm just going to remove the song so that we're all happy.
No, ma'am. You can't, like...
No, I have
What happened?
to. I can't.
Okay, you can't tell us yet. Save it for the memoirs. But you basically had to remove the song.
Yes, I had to remove the song because I don't take well to people telling me what to do with my stuff in a rude and disrespectful manner, and that is kind of what happened. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna then take this down, and then I'm going to block you, and then we're going to pretend this didn't happen. Yeah. And then I knew that I needed to put the song out. So, because everyone was on my case about it. So I had planned to maybe do like a remixes EP of just the song. And I was like, no, it's kind of boring. Then I was like, okay, let me rework the song. So then the first half of the song is the song as it was originally, but I re-sang the vocals.
Okay.
And then the original vocals are actually on the remix. I told, because that Sir Height engineered those vocals, I was like, you worked so hard on those vocals. I think they deserve to be out.
Yeah.
So you can do whatever you want. I will drop that song. So then I re-recorded the song with Take a Trip. And I got 2 beats from this producer called TJ Nordico, because I had actually did a challenge of his, like an open verse thing on TikTok.
Nice.
That I stole those lines and put it on to Call It What It Is that I did there. I was like, oh, let me actually make this a song for real. So then, because then the song no longer existed, then I was like, oh, I'm taking my song back. And I went back to him and I was like, hey, does this beat still exist?
Yeah.
And then I said, give me this beat and any other beat that you think would be nice to go after this.
Yeah.
And then he sent that beautiful jazzy thing. And I was like, this is yummy. So then I was like, I need to give Call It What It Is a new life to sound like the me that I actually want to. Because I mean, I love all of the music that I've released, but I've always wanted to go more neo soul.
Yeah.
And producers have never
say Missed Calls the EP is.
Yes. I think. I then was like, okay, the second part of the song, I need to, I don't know, something different. Just give the song new life.
Yeah.
And then I thought to introduce myself through this distorted Phiwo. I don't know who. I think it's Big Wo or something. I don't know. No, Big Wo's the rapper. High key, Big Wo is the rapper. Big Wo is the person who did In the Moment, who's on Not the One.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was like, okay, let's reintroduce P. And let's tell people exactly what we want from the space. And telling you that I have music and it's everything, it's not forever.
Yeah.
And what I actually want is money. I want to make the music that I want to make, and like this beautiful jazzy influenced music that I think I showcased more in Falling.
Yes.
Which is the love of my life. Like truly Falling is exactly what I've always wanted to make. Like it's my dream song.
Then you're done with music.
Yeah, for sure.
You made your dream song. Like it's over.
Everything going forward is for the vibes. Because I did Falling. Like I love Falling so much. And it wasn't even supposed to be the main thing, because this Missed Calls EP was because people were missing Call It What It Is. And then I was like, okay, so there's Call It What It Is. And then in the original version of Falling, I said, I keep calling, because I wanted to interpolate Sade. I keep falling for you, keep calling. Oh! I was like, Joe, Mamzo, I know you're gonna whip this song off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it down. So
since we all taking songs down.
I was like, Mamzo's gonna take this down. Let me not even do that. So I just kept it as Falling, but the word calling was on the song. Then I was like, okay, sharp. Then obviously I'm calling it on Not the One. I was like, okay, there's a missing file. And we keep saying the word calling. And yeah, let's just call this thing Missed Calls.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because I definitely heard the calling it, like, are we calling the relationship? Are we calling missed calls? But I didn't realize that there was a whole other backstory to the actual title. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like, I love the way that you described the 2 parts of Call It Like It Is. Because in the first part, and I guess it also reminds me of No Mistakes, right? Where you're so desperate for this love. You're like, you want people to not pretend. But then in the second half of the song, you sound very optimistic, very much like you got it.
Yeah.
So there's a part that you say you want to see the world and take your friends to.
Rents.
What?
My parents. I said, take my rents to buy a couple crib. No rent.
You were saying your friends.
No.
But it's so much better to take your rents.
Yeah, I want to take my rents. They invested so much wherever they want, Sana. They've invested so much into this career because they took me to Amda, and that was very expensive. And there is no one promoting my stuff like my mother, Sana. My mom's entire socials, private, because she doesn't
But
need all of
she
y'all
wants
on
her
there.
network.
Yes,
to-
her, all of my aunties and uncles that, you know, the ones that said, hey, I mean, I used to change you and everything. They're all tapped in because my parents are tapped in.
That's amazing.
Because they said, look, this child says she wants to sing. You're going to listen to her sing.
Yeah. I also love, like, the thing that I was thinking about when I heard what I thought was Friends was how in this part of the song, you're not being isolated in the relationship. Because in previous songs, it feels very much like you're looking for this love and you're alone in it. And you were going into community with your friends. But now that I know it's your friends, it's like all the more like you have to lean on people that you love.
Yeah, and I struggle with that a lot.
Do you?
I do. Oh, guys, leave me alone. Even if I say I'm dying, just throw me some Panado or something and then go about your day. Like,
absolutely not. You have to allow people to love you.
I know, and I'm like, I'm there now. I'm like in this space where I'm actually letting people in.
Yeah. I love all the musicians I've sat across in the last year who have a song called Falling or Fall, something like that. All use like a sonicscape of falling. And I think for me, like, it sounds like such a small thing, but you know, when you were saying like you're a fairy amongst them, it feels like that. And it also made me think about, we were playing it back last night, and I was saying, I feel like it leans into, you know, Scissor's Doves in the Wind.
Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite Scissor songs.
But like a slowed down version of that. But I like that wasn't it.
No.
Right. So when you were making it, tell me about how you put all those components together. Because yeah.
So Take a Trip is like, what an angel. He produced the beat. And he had sent me like a snippet of it. And I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but hold on to it. It's mine. And then over a year later, I was like, okay, I have the song now.
Yeah.
And I originally had this, Falling actually was just one verse. And then the ending was, I keep calling, I keep falling, I keep whatever. Then I was like, no, actually, never mind that beat. I think Trip might have had something for me. Then I went into those beats, and then I was like, this is the one for the song. This is the one that feels the best for this. Then I split the song in half. Because it was like it kind of felt like I was like running and running and running and running and running. And then at the end, I'm like,
yeah.
And when I did this version, it was still kind of that, okay, like she's kind of injured. She's okay. She's going to make it. Then the first version of the hook comes in, and then like I get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then the big drop.
Yeah.
And with that came the crying in the end. That's in the end. But that's kind of actually, like, kind of what we sold it. Throughout the song, there's this this angel that is crying in the back, like I'm crying in the back. And it does kind of it a lot of the stuff is never intentional. Like I don't know how my mind works, where I'll write stuff that is so heartbreaking and I'm perfectly fine. Nothing is going on actually. The relationship is fine. And I ended up
but you just gravitate.
I just happened to
chaos.
Yes.
Mayhem.
Yeah. But I think what I actually realized about Falling was that it's not about, in fact, a lot of these songs, Falling is not about a person. Mm-hmm. Actually about music.
Yeah.
It's about my relationship with music. I have a very interesting relationship. We have a very push and pull that we have going on.
That's so sad, because on Falling is where you talk about unrequited love, right? So you feel like it doesn't love you back?
Yeah. I do feel so. And I don't know why I feel this way. Oh, yes, I do. Every time I have to go to studio, something bad happens. Something bad happens in studio.
Like every time?
There's a song for my something that I can't mention yet, that I was going to record. On the way there, why did my tie burst?
Yeah.
Then with Letters Interlude, it was locked down. Miles and Doshi were in my car. The car stopped, and it was look every time.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you should Uber to places.
I need to, but I'm sure even the Uber, because on my birthday, the Uber stopped and we had to push the car. Okay, so honestly, it's every time I have studio or I have to perform or there's always something bad that happens, right? And I know it's because like, it's not going to be easy. And they like to give me those chats. But every time, there will be a technical difficulty that has never happened ever. You know how many times in studio, and all of the producers, can you please actually in the comments say how many times it'll be like, well, this has never happened before. What do you mean it's never happened before? Why is it only today that this thing happened?
Yeah.
That it has to happen now. But obviously, like, it will pull through in the end and we'll make the song and whatever, and then I'm happy in the end. But it's like, to get to the mic, it's every single.
Yeah.
With performances, I'll get so sick out of nowhere. I will get so unbelievably sick where I'll have a quarter of a voice and I'll have to give the last of my voice on that stage. And then for like 3 days after that, I can't sing because I'm so sick. Like, every time.
That's a challenging experience.
Every time. I was starting to get I don't want to lie. I was starting to get really, really like, I don't know if, and I have those conversations a lot where I'm like, I don't know, because it's fighting me. Every time.
Would you like some advice or no? Because I just be dishing advice. And
I don't mind advice.
I would advise you to focus your attention on not being lukewarm.
Yeah.
So treat it as, I'm not going to say, every time I have to do something, something will happen. I'm not going to be suspicious of the relationships that I get into. I'm going to give 100% and I'm going to put my best foot forward. I know you do. But some of these things sound like they start to happen or become self-fulfilling prophecies because you are like,
put them out there.
This.
I hear you. In the beginning, I was like, this has to be in your head.
I don't think it's in your head. I'm saying you're a creative person. You're making things from scratch, right? So you believe something about yourself and then you make the music.
Mm-hmm.
So if you believe, every time I'm trying to do something, and in those moments when, I mean, me personally, I would call on Jesus. You do what you want, but like, don't allow your life to be overtaken by an external.
No, of course. Because even when the bad happens, I don't let it get in the way.
Yes.
Like, even though I'm like, okay, anyway, the show has to go on. And then I give a show and a half, even though I had to cry like this because I don't want to ruin the makeup, so, before I got on stage. Like, I never, because even with everything that will constantly go bad, I don't let it get in the way.
Yeah.
No matter what, I don't let it get in the way. Which is also why I know I have to do music. Because no matter what tries to get in the way, I don't let it.
Yeah. I'm
still gonna, the tire popped and I went to studio. I'm not gonna, oh my gosh, woe is me, the tire popped, let me go home. No.
Woe is you though.
It is me. It's like, once, as hard as it is to get in front of the mic, I'm there, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So it does feel like it's against me, and like it's hard, and oh my god, why? But then I still do it because I know I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm supposed to do it. As frustrating as it is, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, because God would have never given me that talent. God would have never put any of these big things that I see for myself. Because also, there's nothing that anyone is dreaming for me that I haven't.
Yeah.
It's in my book, don't worry. I know what I want, and I know what I want. I know that there's so much in store for me because of how hard it is to get there. Like, there's no way that I'm going through all of it, because what do they say? God gives his
toughest soldiers.
I know, I'm tired of being a
Bring
soldier.
Me out
completely. I'm so sick of being a soldier, but I understand that it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
The things that we love and the things that we like. I mean, I don't think I would have had my parents do everything that they did for me to be like, well, okay.
That's it.
Yeah, because I had a bad day today.
Yeah.
No one cares about your bad day. Get in the booth.
Yeah.
Get in the booth. Put the fries in the bag.
And it'll get better.
Yeah, for sure. I think with the more offloading, because also being the everything is quite difficult.
Yeah.
So the more I assign, the easier as well. Well, it's because then I have to now be on everyone's ass. Because are you doing what you said that you were doing?
But it won't be forever, because you're in your planting stage.
Yeah.
For sure. You already know what success looks like for you now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be fine.
I know, like,
great.
It's literally why I'm like continuing, because I know it's gonna be fine. In fact, it's not gonna be fine. Fine is like so mediocre. It's gonna be amazing, and like I'm gonna change people's lives. I'm gonna continue, because I've had lots of conversations. I'm doing this for like the conversations that I have after shows, really, because that's what matters to me. The numbers and the button followed you and the all this stuff is very boring to me. I want to talk to the person who I wrote this song for them to hear. Because I was in my room going through the go-throughs, and then this person was in their room going through their go-throughs, and then they found the song, especially because I'm a consumer more than anything. I love listening to music. And it's literally because of how much I love listening to music, it's the reason why I continue to make music, because I'm like, you see how I'm losing my mind about this song? I had someone crying. Me. I was like, while I was saying, I was like, and then I went to her afterwards, and she was like, dude, I'm literally your biggest fan. And then I was like, what?
That's so cute.
Me? What are you saying? It's me. Like, it is you. It's you. But what do you mean, And like, that's what I'm doing this stuff for. So like, even if I'm having a bad time, even if I don't, like, I tell people all the time that even if I don't want to, I have a job to do, because I know that there's someone out there that needs this, that needs me to do this for them. And guys, it's hard. It's tough. It's not easy. No one said it was going to be easy. Literally, no one said it was going to be easy. And I have never been the type of person to be like, oh, this is tough. I'm going to give up now. No.
Not what you do. No,
I go into my car and I scream, and then I come out and I'm like, okay.
At least it's stationary.
Yes.
It's not,
No.
punctured tires.
No.
Push it.
No.
Phiwo, it's been such a pleasure to hang out with you. Please come back.
I will.
I know you're working on new stuff and stuff you don't want to talk about, but if I have a platform, you have a platform. So come back.
Thank you so much for having me. This is like a dream come true. Like, you're amazing. Okay. This is
Phiwo. I'm Helen. We'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.